Hey, Rob Bot, we back in the building, man. You trying to put your shoes on? Hey, man, that tape we did earlier, man, it's the volume, man. I wasn't even paying attention to the chat. Y'all probably was telling me in the chat that something's going down. But you see what they doing, man, because the last name tape, man, they didn't like that one. They flagged it, both tapes, and then the first tape, they really went on and human reviewed it and said that it was unsuitable for YouTube. For YouTube. So this type of stuff, you know, when you're coming out and waking people up, I don't know, bro. But we see a lot of people live on YouTube now. We live, we lit, we about to crack heads. Young Elder Gang in the building. Are you under hypnosis? About to make it get that thumbnail up there for you. Get that chat pulled up so I can see if y'all can hear me, man. And I'm telling what type of thing going down, man. When your brother trying to bring you some news you can use. That class earlier got scrapped if you're just coming in, man, because and then the last name tapes. But the ancestors got my back. Hakeem with his bird sounds. All right, just give me a second. I'm getting the chat loaded up, bro. The chat loaded up. We just got off the phone with the brother Rod Haynes, and he's gonna be coming on later this week. He got a show tonight at 9 o'clock, so you want to tune in to. He's gonna be on at 9 o'clock tonight on another channel. All right, just give me a second. I'm getting the chat loaded up, bro. All right, so can y'all hear me, man? Can you hear me in the chat, Sonya? Right. Or are you under hypnosis? Let me turn my camera on. We're about to get ready to go live. We in the building. We lit. You live with the Young Elder. Get them on and tell them we live. Get them on. Tell them we live. That tape, like we say, man, I'm telling you, that last name tape. We were supposed to do the last name tape at 7 o'clock tonight, but that last name, that I don't know if it's a title or what, but they flagged it, both of them. And the first one, they already said that it's unsuitable for YouTube purpose. I mean, they letting it play, but it ain't getting no ads. See, the ads is how we get paid. But we ain't worried about it. At least we got the information out there, and the ancestors are gonna look out for us, man. So are you under hypnosis? Or what you doing right now? Hey, hit that like, hit that subscribe button if you're in the building, man. If you're new to the channel, hit that like, hit that subscribe button. And hit the bell and come back and check with us every day, man, because the notifications don't go out to everybody. We got 17,000, almost 17,000 people in the building, bro. Checking us out. Everybody waiting on what we're gonna say next. Like I say, We're gonna Raw Haynes is gonna be on later. Hey, we got later this week. All right. We're going through these papers, man, that Baba put out. Right? Right? What else we doing? We reading The Secret Destiny of America by Manly P. Hall. You know, we doing joints like that, you know. We read yeah, this is a more papers. We're going through these papers because we're doing with the last names, right? And Baba got a lot of he dropping a lot of names in these last names, especially Williams and York. There's a dude named Bob Williams. Bob Williams. He dropping name drops in these talking about Noble Drew Ali. We're going back through the Let's Set the Record Straight book. Right? Look how thick that joint is. We're going back through that book. There's a lot of keys in this joint to who we are. And the name dropping and shit, right? In this book. And we told you about this book yesterday. I think we told you about this book. So you can see it. The Negro Rules of Scotland. And he dropped a lot of names in the back of this book. Let's see. You know what I'm saying? Drop a lot of names in the back of this book on what these names mean, like MacDonald, MacDoodle, Duffy, Donald, James. So I think it's the title, man, on the last name tape. They got it reviewed. They got it reviewed by a human, and the human said it's unsuitable. Me telling people they last name and what tribe that their last name is most possibly higher percentage connected to. That's unsuitable. But somebody could get on there with a chopper and guns and drugs and rap about whatever and get monetized. Some niggas doing crazy shit online, get monetized on it. But yeah, he got to be flat. So their name tape must be something that they don't like. You know, they don't like their name tape, their last name tape. It's giving you another level to this game on who you are. But all you under hypnosis. All what we doing, what we seen on TV or what we hear on the radio, right? Because TV is a form of hypnosis. It's a form of programming. The brain hypnosis is people that's real hypnosis are programmers, brain programmers. You know what I'm saying? They go inside parts of the brain and activate it in a form of mind control. It's a form of mind control. So if you can hypnotize somebody, and people can be hypnotized when they see certain it's dealing with hydrogen, potential hydrogen. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, that name tape, man. We're gonna do part 3 though. You know, they flagged part 1 and part 2, man. And then part 1, they said it was unsuitable, not suitable for me dropping last names and going through these different documents. We told you about this book right here too, right? Because we're tracing all around the world. We're tracing our people, and we're telling you who was there, who was here. So it's one of the books you want to get, right? We're doing a lot of research for you. We're doing a lot of we get in the game and we're doing it expeditiously. We studying and researching, and we got the ancestry charts. We're looking at these different last names of the people who was in this land, who owned this piece and that piece. Some, like I said, we already got the land. We ain't fighting for the land. We fighting for the people. That's why it says we the people. That's what Baba put on the top of this newspaper. Look what he got on the top of the newspaper. I should have called this tape "We the People." That's what I should have called it. Matter of fact, I'm gonna change the title to "We the People" because I want to talk about hypnosis. I'm gonna talk about that on another tape when I talk about the brain tape. But we're gonna change this name of this title to We the People. You know, and we gotta do a part 2 to this and bring the brother Rod Haynes on. So you see, Black Eagle Thunderbird. So it's about to come. All this shit is about to get ready to come back up because you gotta keep in mind the prison that Baba's at is owned by the U.S. government, and the U.S. government is going out. So somebody else got to take over that prison, and the people that's taking it over, they honor treaties. They honor supreme law, the real law of the land. They honor international court laws and all these different laws. The people that's taking it over. So this is about to come back up. Black Eagle Thunderbird is about to come back up, man. I'm telling you. And Georgia is going to be out a lot of money and a lot of land because Sheriff Seals, you think he got away? Where he is? Sheriff Seals. Baba was talking about him in his newspaper. Where he is? Hold up. We got him. Sheriff Seals. We're gonna pull him up. He was the one that he was the guard dog that they sicked on Baba to come out to Baba because he was about to get the land. See, with the Amasis can lay claim to Atlanta, all the area that Mansa Musa purchased, and that it's a purchase that they ain't telling you about. That's in that land for the Yamasee Native American Indians, and that's why they try to sweep everything under the rug. Oh, this and it, right? Yeah, that Flintstone takes fire, right? Flintstone masonry. We're gonna be breaking down more cartoons. Like we're gonna do SpongeBob SquarePants next, right? SpongeBob SquarePants, right? That's masonry. SquarePants. But we're gonna get into that. We're gonna break down some more cartoons. We got all kind of shit. We're trying to do 3-4 tapes a day. Tomorrow I'm gonna be able to do maybe 3 or 4 tapes tomorrow because everybody's set up, everybody ready to go. If you're in the building and you want to show some love, hit that like, hit that subscribe button. And you know, if you want to show some love, don't do the super chat. We're gonna drop the Cash App and the links. Right? Let's see here. All right. Young Other Gang, we in the building, man. I need to go back and change the name of this title to We the People. I'm gonna change it later. But we're gonna talk about We the People. We set up the Constitution, the Iroquois Confederation. They set up the Constitution, which was a combination of several tribes coming together. And some of this is connected with Pocahontas because Pocahontas' father was one of the overseers of the Iroquois Confederation. And that's what made her so pivot as a pivot point for these beings to come in and mix in and get into our bloodline, tie into our vine so they can auction out our land. Right? But between 1992 and 2000, Baba was working on this, the Black Eagle Thunderbird. Right? Oh yeah, here might be Chef Sears right here. Yeah, this Chef Sears right here. Here's his ass though. Right, this dude right here. He was a sheriff. He was that guy that if you go back and look at the if you go back and look at the tapes when Baba was in there in the court, he was the one that demon standing right there with that look on his face. You can look at it and tell he's a demon. And they had been torturing Baba, and they had been keeping him up because you know sleep deprivation is the most, man. You can crack a cat with sleep deprivation. Sleep deprivation. They use all kind of tactics on because it was high level shit. You get talking about the Knights Templar, CIA, FBI, Shriners, in on it. And so they was doing all kind of shit to Baba. And when you saw him in there, you can look at him and tell that he was distorted. And they made him take a plea deal. And he took that plea deal because of it. They had other people they were torturing. And Baba wanted to just that's why I said Baba was a sacrifice for us to be able to talk like we talk now, right? Because but see, and they was able to by right, they was able to do what they did to Baba because he sacrificed himself for it by going into their lodges, going into their temples, and making an oath with them to see what they was doing as far as the lessons in their lodges. He went in there and made the oath with under the contract. He was under contract with them. See, Baba was under contract with them for going into their lodges. A lot of this shit might go over your head. So by right, he agreed to what they was gonna do to him. But his whole thing was, I'm gonna get in there, get it, and then I'm gonna give it to my people and put it all in books. And then, they'll be advanced, and they won't have to go through this. They won't have to make a contract with these people to get their own knowledge, get their knowledge of themselves. They won't have to make a contract with these people, and my people will be free. They'll be free from that particular window. So he did that. He went in. He got up to Grand Potentate. He got up to all those high degrees in the orders, and then came back and put it out. And so they did all this to Baba, and they framed them. Really, they framed them to set him up, and made up all these stories. And got these people, with Jacob. You already know the story. But the whole game why they got mad is because of the Native American shit, right? Because of the land. See, look, they got control of the land as long as you don't know and wake up, right? Because you are what they call a ward of the state, or they consider you as a minor or somebody that don't know nothing. It's a term they use. It's called in the court. It's a term they use to determine your legal status. Your legal status, if you incompetent, that's the word they use, incompetent. If you're incompetent, then you need a parental guide, which is why they give you a lawyer. The lawyer is like standing in like your parental guide because you don't know nothing about law. You ignorant to the law. And ignorant to the law is no excuse. It's what they'll tell you. Right? Ignorant to the law is no excuse, is what they tell you. But so Baba knew the laws on the contracts that he made with the Shriners, with the Knights of Templar, and all the way up to the York Rites and Scottish Rites, Freemasonry. He went through all them schools to come back and give it to us and speak freely. And that put us up in the game. We up in the game right now because I ain't got no contract with you. You know what I'm saying? I ain't got no contract with you, you guys. So we ain't have to take you out. We just want to come clean. We want you to come clean. And so this is about to come up. The Native American thing is about to come up. Remember Rod Haynes already pointed out that they put the Stoat totem pole in DC. That was big right there, right? That's all. It's all connected, right? And then it's going to be a lot of groups of Native American groups because it's 574 groups, right? It's going to be a whole bunch of groups that's going to get exposed that they ain't Indians, like Donald Trump said. And Donald Trump is going to be the one that's going to be the forerunner of this shit. A lot of people don't like Donald Trump. A lot of people voted for Biden, and now they voted for Biden. Now they see what the shit's like. Biden got us, we about to be on our ass as far as the economy, right? Biden got us about to be on our ass. Donald Trump was putting us in the game. He was going to pull that same fast move that George W. Bush pulled. And that's, I'm gonna tell you, you got to do more research on Donald Trump. A lot of people don't like Donald Trump, but you better do more research on Donald Trump. And a brother named Dame Calloway put some shit out about Donald Trump going after the fake Indians, People that saying they're Indians, but they're not. They don't look like Indians. Some Jews, he was going out to some black Jews up in upstate New York. See, you got to study about what's going down. Okay, think about this. When they had Trump Towers, yeah, Donald Trump come from his dad. Now back then it was racist. Everybody was racist back then in that time, right? During the time when Trump Towers, where you couldn't even go to Trump Towers, black people couldn't go to Trump Towers, right? Everybody was racist back then, though, back in them times. But Trump is on a different thing. It ain't. It's about. But his family ended up getting kicked out of New York. Really, his family they kicked him out. And remember, they tried to bankrupt him. Trump family went bankrupt, right? But then Trump came to president, and then he shook back, right? And he was riding his own. This nigga had money. He riding his own plane. He got his own Air Force One. That was a part to get that plane souped up though with military equipment, right? But what's happening is Trump was going after the Native American Indians with the he was saying the mob. This is what he was saying. He was saying the mob was in with the fake natives. The mob was creating some kind of fake Native American reservation and tribes so they could put a casino on the land and make money off of the because that once you got to understand what's happening. Once they get on the reservation, that land is the sheriff can come on that land, but the Burger City police can't come on that land. And the sheriff really don't even have no jurisdiction on reservations, really. But they got a little, right? But it's only what the Native Americans give them, right? So you got to think about it. If I could put a casino in the middle of somewhere, and it can't be taxed by the government because it's a private land, so you're dealing with a whole nother level. But Donald Trump was going after the mob on doing business with the Native Americans. He was pointing that out. Go back and study history. Watch those tapes. I think that Dame Calloway guy. Go to Dame Calloway page and watch the stuff that he talk about where Trump says those people don't look like Indians to me. Those people don't look like Indians to me. So what is Trump really all about? These people got a plan to keep that election from going down. The next election, I'm telling you, man, it's gonna be something. I can't call it right now, but it's gonna be something to try to prevent Trump from getting back in the office. Republicans always boost the economy, but Democrats and these Democrats, they always, the economy always get to take a hit, man, every time. Take a hit every time, man. But if it'll be some righteousness going to come in to play, and it's going to be if Trump get in, he gonna usher this in. Where people gonna get done right by. And you see, Trump pardoned a lot of people, but he didn't pardon Malachi Z. York. He didn't pardon Larry Hoover. And then you saw we was working on him. We had one of our Jibberines, which is a son of Kanye West. We had him working on him, saying free Larry Hoover, right? Who got set up to get put into the. Why is he an influence? Why is he influence, right? Influence. Keep it in mind. Why is he influence Colorado? Why Baba is in influence Colorado? Because of his influence. I'm telling you, man. Why these beings locked up in the same prison? Why Baba locked up in the same prison with Larry Hoover and the rest of our political prisoners? Why they got to have them underground? They got to cut them off from society because they're afraid of what the minds. But they got to keep in mind, just because when you got Larry Hoover, another Larry Hoover can rise up. Every time you take one, 2 or 3 Larry Hoovers rise up, and they know that, so they own that. They own that too. So yeah. So the whole game is about not the land, not the land. It's about the people. These people saying that they don't want to, they ain't American citizens, or they Native Americans, or they Moors, or this and that. That's what they're afraid of. They're afraid of your mind changing your mindset. They ain't afraid of the land because we got the land. Noble Drew Ali got the land already. So everybody talking about land. Noble Drew Ali got the land. Why you think they created the birth certificate and Social Security card? So they can sell the people for collateral, for the T-bonds. That's why. This tape, hey, this tape ain't called Hypnosis. That's why we ain't talking about hypnosis. I'm gonna change the name after. It's called We the People, right? We're talking about We the People, and we're going through. Yeah, We the People. The title that Baba got on this newspaper, and this newspaper was dropped on December 2003. Right? This stuff about to come back up, man. The Muskogee Creek, the Yamasee, the stuff about to get ready to come back up, man. And we got to be able to step up and say who we are and hold our square on it. And that's why we putting all these tapes out. Take your blood type, check your last name, do some research on your family, find out who you are, so when we go and say who we are, it's already on record who we are. We just got to say that we those people. It's already on record who you are. They got the records. Trust me, they know. It's already on record who you are. So all you gotta do in your mind is say who you are. We got the land. The land is just sitting and waiting for us to say who we are. Nigga, we can say, you can say you black, but that ain't really our title. That was a label that was applied to us to tell us so we wouldn't say who we really were. But when people say black, as in like black ops, like everything is blacked out, right? That means it's a secret. That means it's a secret, right? When they say it's black space program, right? It means it's a secret. So we the secret. What's the secret? That we the people. We the people. We wet people. We the natives. We the Africans. We the Asians. We the Russians. We all people on the planet. But we definitely natives to America, the ones that sent a lot of y'all over here in America. We the people, that's the secret. The secret is we the people. It's right there in your face, right there on the top of the Constitution. We the people, right? That's the great Masonic secret. We the people. Who is we, right? Because a lot of people say, man, we ain't French. Man, we are the French. Moors was in Spain, in France. You must forgot 1492 in Granada. Africans were all over the planet, the globe. We the people. Yeah, that's right. You could go to Mars, and there's Africans on Mars. Because people were getting abducted from this planet. People was getting abducted from this planet every time a calamity, like a big, like a meteorite hit or flood or things. People, extraterrestrials abduct these people and take them to other planets. So it's Africans on Venus. It's Africans on Mars, right? Africans are universal beings, right? But we're a little we special Africans though. Over in America, we special Africans. We special Africans. We special natives. We native to America because we the first, and we special though because we got a higher genetics through the mixing. We got stronger genetics. That's why we succeed in all the athletic sports, like football, basketball, baseball, whatever they let us play, golf, tennis. We always had the best people in those sports. And sometimes they got to rig those. They had to come in because the mob is in control of the betting. They had to come in and make some of our people take dives and throw games and shit because they know we gonna win. So the only way to beat us is to get with us. It's to join us. It's the only way, only way they can get with us. They got to join us. So they come in and they say, "Hey, throw this fight, ball." They try to get Ali like that. The mob tried to get Ali to throw a fight, and Ali didn't throw the fight against Joe Frazier. I think it was against Joe Frazier, right? So these type of things are going on. We the people, though. We the people. And Donald Trump, I think his next slogan is "We the people." I want to say his next slogan is "We the people" for his campaign. Somebody drop his next slogan in the campaign. Is it "We the people"? Let's look that up. Man, if that nigga next slogan is "We the people," I'm gonna fall out of my chair, man. I'm gonna fall out of my chair. Cause I don't even know that. Let's see. I think I might have seen it sometime though. Let's type in, let's look this up, man, and see what's cracking. Man, I better fall out my chair. This dude, next slogan is "We the people." We the people. So look, he's dropping it already. Look, Trump already on it. He already know, man. Oh shit, son. This nigga next slogan is "We the people," my nigga. Oh yeah. See, look, I'm telling you, look, man, I'm telling you, it all lines up. This dude next slogan is "We the people." So they tell you what he finna be about. We dealing with the reset. The reset is to give reset. It's gonna be like I said, the reset of the planet, and his veins gonna advance. But I'm talking about the reset of the minds. The minds got to be reset. You got to know who you are now. Ain't no excuse. You got to know who you are. You got to know who you are now. Ain't no excuse. So you got to reset your mind. The land, like I said, the land has already been claimed in 1928, 1932. They had to file for bankrupt because they lost the land and they had to get take the people for collateral. So they making money in taxes off the people. And we ain't really complaining. Well, we only thing we complaining about is illegal taxation, right? And the lies that America was built on uh, need to be cleaned up. They need to be cleaned up. The true truck story need to be told. It's being told now between all the people that the ancestors sent. You got Brother Rod Haynes, you got Taj Tariq Bey, you got Baba, Dame Calloway, the other Taino brother, I forget his name, maybe his brother Love, and you can drop it in the chat. That brother, his name Cosmos or something like that. So the job is being done. The restoration of history is being done right now. The restoration. You know, when you got an old car, they got these restoration shows. I like watching those restoration shows on Netflix. But they got an old car that's beat up and rusty and all that. And then they take that car and bring it in the shop and remodel it, get it back like it's a original paint job and everything on it. So it's worth some money after that. So that's like us. We going into the paint shop right now. I'm putting y'all into the paint shop, and all the other brothers that's doing the work with the ancestors. We putting y'all in the paint shop, and we giving you, we painting you up. We getting you original, everything original. So when you pull out that joint, you clean and you worth some money. You know what I'm saying? You worth something, right? So yeah, like the old school cars that's worth money, you know what I'm saying? And those cars gonna be cars that gonna work in the future. Some of them they gonna have, most of them they gonna try to take and put in museums because they want to get y'all all on electric cars. That's the future though. Everybody like electric cars is the future. And you can charge that joint up yourself if you got solar energy. So imagine, so gas is finna go out. Ain't gonna be no. I say in the next 5 years, ain't nobody gonna be selling gas. They out of gas. They out of gas. You know how much people, you know how much gas we've been burning for a long time. They out of gas, and they so much out of. That's what it's really about. That's what all this stuff. I can't really say the certain things, but that's really what this is all about. God really stands for gold, oil, and dope or drugs. That's what it is. God really stands for gold, oil, and drugs. So oil is one of the top things that make these people sit to the top. And so now they running out of that shit. They've been running out. That's why it's going up. They're telling you about something going over here. I can't say. They're telling you about something going over here with Russia. But the whole time they're running out of gas and they selling the reserves. They run out of gas, so they're selling the reserves now. And soon, people, it ain't gonna be no more gas. You're gonna have to be on electric cars. Or convert your car, go online and type in convert your car to run off water, hydrogen fuel. So hydrogen fuel is gonna be the next thing smoking. So you got that's one of the things that's gonna be in the stock market. That's why I like the Donald Trump, man. Donald Trump had the stock market booming. Now it's pretty much crash ain't the word. Crash ain't the word that you want to talk about. How far we down in the ground. Crash ain't the word. Donald Trump had it booming. And now it depends on how it looked on 2024 or 2020 end of 2023. It depends on how it look if we make it that long. When gas go, everything else going, because you got to keep in mind diesels deliver y'all your shit. And most of their trains is ran out diesel now. They got diesel engines in them. So when diesel go up high, everything else go up. Diesel, not regular gas. When diesel go up, that's when everything go up. Because diesels deliver most of the shit that you eating or buying or whatever. Diesels and the big old crate ships that's coming from over there. But we don't got no money to buy shit. So we just really going off of everything's going up. Everything's going up because we don't got money to purchase really nothing. So we just really a lot of the stuff you don't. That's why a lot of stuff you don't see on the shelf no more. A lot of products that came from China or other places, you don't really see them products on the shelf no more. You seeing so you go in the grocery store to get something that you normally get, it ain't there because they can't buy nothing from this other place. Don't got no money to buy nothing, so they got everything is starting to be Kroger brands, or Albertson brand, or Walmart brand. You notice that you're starting to see more of them instead of the original brands you were buying, the name brands. That's part of it. This is all coming back to we the people. So yeah, don't worry about the land. We got the land. We worry about getting your people woke up to know who they are, know your real history. We ain't no damn Christians. We ain't Muslims. We was over here thousands of years before that shit was even in existence. You know what I'm saying? The form that they teach it now, right? Because Christianity actually was in existence, just not in the format they teach it. It was nomos teachings about the stars, the New Testament. The Old Testament is dealing with the covenant between the contracts between Abraham and the Anarchies and Enki and Enlil now. So the Samaritan doctrines, right? So but yeah, man, I'm still just messed up about them flagging the last name tape and saying that it was unsuitable for commercial. We ain't say nothing crazy up in that tape. You know, we hoping they don't flag this one, man. We ain't really saying too much, you know. So how many people we got in the house, man? We got like 129. Hey, if you want to show me some love, hit that like, hit that subscribe button. Hey, I got 121. Hey, everybody hit that like button right now, man. Hit that like button. Put your brother in the game, bro. If you want to show us some love, don't do the super chat. We're dropping the cash app in the links. The name of this tape is "We the People," not "We Are Hypnotized." I'm gonna talk about that tape later. But this one right here is called "We the People." The ancestors just came to me right when I was on the tape. Change it to "We the People." So everything's on record. Who we are. The land is already ours. All we gotta do is mentally say who we are. Mentally think who we are. And that's why the ancestors is promoting us to put these certain tapes out. Blood type, last name tapes, Native American from color tapes. All this shit is doing, and Rod Haynes been putting it out. He been saying certain things for the longest. And we're gonna have him on a show sometime this week when he's free. Right? He got a show tonight. You want to probably tune in. I don't know what the what YouTube channel he gonna be on tonight, but he gonna be on tonight at 9 o'clock his time. And so you want to tune in for that and see what he got for us. Because we're gonna be live. We lit. Everything is going just as planned. You know, we got to race to get the minds on point though, because that's what they selling. They selling the minds, and they say, yo, if you control somebody's mind, you control their whole body. So they selling minds for collateral. How many minds you got? That's what they asking that right now. And a lot of them minds are being turned back to their ancestors and their mothers and their fathers. A lot of those minds are stored back to under their mothers and fathers, honor their culture, honor your culture, right? A lot of this, it's a lot of these foods that we eat that's not part of our culture, right? Hamburgers, we didn't have that over here. Pizza, we didn't have it. Chicken, fried chicken, we wouldn't eat chickens. I'm telling you, man. We was eating buffalo. We was eating buffalo, my nigga. I'm telling you, bro. For the meat eaters, we was eating buffalo. And we was eating certain type of, we didn't even eat birds at all. Why? Because birds in Native American culture is spiritual beings. And we knew this. We didn't never turn our, go get the language of the bird book. We put the language of the bird book out. We never turned our arrow on a bird. Turning your arrow on a bird is devastating because the birds play a part in the magnetic force field on the planet. And that's why they've been going after the birds. Whole bunch of birds fall out the sky in Arkansas. Whole bunch of birds just crash to the ground. Why? They fucking with the electromagnetic frequency of the planet. Right? How? The trees also play a part in it. Birds and trees go together. Right? Yeah, so they messing with the birds. I saw in the Vatican some weird stuff go down where some birds start flying into buildings. Now, when birds start doing that, that means something is being affected by the electromagnetic frequency of the planet, and that's how they fly. They see with the electromagnetic frequency, so they know what direction to fly. That's why if you watch birds and it's about to be a storm, you can know if it's about to be a storm. You can know if danger is coming. Watching a bird, you can if you got robins around your house in your area, robin when danger coming, a robin will make a certain type of sound, and you can hear that sound, and you will know that something coming, something big coming, like a gorilla, something, a bear, right? So get that language of the bird book, and we got that broke down in there. And we're gonna be doing classes on the language of the birds too. Like they said, because Elijah Muhammad said Master Farad Muhammad went to Africa to study the birds, and he never did come back to elaborate on it. So we came and we're gonna finish that up. We're gonna run because Elijah Muhammad was part of that baton that handed the Bible. Bible handed it to us, right? So now we running with that. I'm running with that baton. So yeah, so we put the language of the birds book out. We told you this is Native American culture to know about birds, the spirit of birds. A lot of us got bird type spirits. Like I'm Black Hawk. Hakeem is little bullfrog. He black bullfrog, right? So we got Native American culture, Native American names. Baba is Black Thunderbird, right? Then you got other people like Little Black Owl, Bald Eagle. And that's a funny name. That's a bald eagle is a funny name because it's a dude that's in our tribe, in the Chata tribe down in Slaughter. He one of the chiefs, and he got a bald head, and they call him Chief Bald Eagle. That shit just funny. It's funny to me because it goes with his bald head, and he kind of got like an eagle look about him. He a big, tall dude. He got an eagle look about him. So the shit is funny, like with how his name matched how he looked. It matched some of his personality. So that's how we gave out our names. We gave out names based on something that, based on your personality and something that in nature. A lot of you may have Native American names. Drop your Native American name in the chat. Drop your Native American, and we don't like to say name, right? So drop your Native American appellation or title in the chat. Hey, give me that, Hakeem. Give me that before you hurt yourself. All right, there you go. So, yeah, what was I at? Yeah, so we the people, man. We the people. You got Hakeem coming in and making noise. Man, I hope, can y'all hear me out there? Cause that last class that we did earlier, it was called hold on, let me change the name of this class right now so I can change the picture. Yeah, we're gonna come back and do that hypnotize class, but we go with the ancestors leaders. We go with the ancestors leaders, man. This ain't us. We go with the ancestors leaders. And they say talk about we the people. And keep in mind, this is at the top of the damn Constitution. We the people. And it's at the top of Bible's newspaper we just showed you. Give me a second, let me do this. We the people. Yeah, so a lot of this stuff about to come up, like we told you, the secret destiny of America. The Americans are the people that's in risk right here. If they don't get their mind together and say and announce their ancestors, announce your foremothers and your forefathers who were already here, who are part of those Native American tribes that we've been talking about. Right, they part of those tribes. So you got to get that in your head. Okay. Hold on, let me get this change the thumbnail real quick. So for the people that's coming in, they can see the topic that we're talking about. But Donald Trump's slogan is "We the people." So this shit is about to get interesting. Everybody think Donald Trump is a bad guy, right? But to me, I saw the game from the jump, and I was shouting them out, and people called me saying, "Oh man, you down with Donald Trump?" Hell yeah, I'm a Republican. I'm down with Donald Trump because I'm watching the game. The people that saying that they ain't even watching the game and seeing what's happening. I'm watching the game on both sides of the field, so I'm seeing what's happening. But the people that's calling and saying Donald Trump a bad guy, he ain't even they ain't even seeing what's happening. They ain't heard the speech that Biden made in Arkansas with the leader of the KKK on the stage with him, right next to him, going, yeah, what he said. Yeah, man, you niggas is crazy, bro. What is this thumbnail? Hold up. Yeah, this tape is called "We the People." If you're just coming in, man, we it ain't about hypnosis no more. Let me put this thumbnail up there for you. Give me, I'm almost there. We having steamed vegetables tonight. Okay, it's gonna be in that file. Hey, so A lot of people now, if you watched all the tapes that we put out, you should be up to speed and you should kind of have an idea on the clues to go off of on your who you are, who your people are, right? And a lot of y'all who listening right now, it's your responsibility to get your family together and give them this information. Now they're gonna reject it. Some of them gonna reject it, but we ain't worried about those. We're gonna worry about the people who ain't gonna reject it. All right, we're gonna worry about the people who ain't gonna reject it. So I got the thumbnail, and they flagged this one too. Look at that. So I guess they're gonna be flagging all the rest of my tapes. But the ancestors is gonna look out for us when they don't put no ads on my shit, man. Now they froze the computer. Hold on. We the people. If you're just not tuning in, the name of this class is We the People. On a newspaper Bible put out December 2003. See Chief Black Thunderbird on there. Yeah, like if you're just coming in, man, if you check out them last name tapes, they flagged them joints, man. So that information right there is just not suitable for YouTube. And we're about to crank up the Patreon, and we're gonna be doing exclusive shit up over there, stuff that can't go on YouTube. So we got the Patreon links in the description, and if you want to get signed up there, we're about to get ready to get over there and get this shit cracking, bro. Right, let me get my computer loaded back up so I can see the chat. Yeah, so like I say, a lot of this stuff will come back up with the Larry Hoover thing, because we had Kanye, we put Kanye on him, but Kanye almost got Trump and got him to hook us up. So we're gonna put Kanye back on him again when he get back in there. We're gonna put a couple more guys in there so we can get Baba completely done. Because like I say, the new people that's coming in, really to Joe Biden really ain't the president. A lot of people don't know that. We up to like 19 presidents, real presidents. A lot of guys are just store managers. That's a good word for them. They store man. A lot of these people were store managers. They got a district manager over them, and then he got a boss, and then he got a boss. You know what I'm saying? A lot of these people got bosses. That's over. But like I say, it's gonna be we. That's why Trump talking about we the people, because Trump is the one that's supposed to come in and he gonna do the reset. He the one that's gonna have him handle the reset, restoring the land back to the people. That's why he said we the people. It's his slogan. It's the same as the top of the Constitution. It's the same as what we talking about now as Native American Indians. And Trump is what you go do your history and study, you go back, you'll figure out Trump was the main nigga going after certain Native American groups. They were posing as Native American groups, but they wouldn't. They was posing as Native American groups to get land from the government so they could put they were Italians and mixed Indians who get in bed with them to set up a reservation so they can petition the government, get a reservation, then put a casino on. Like the Navajo Indians and the Hopi. These different Indians. I don't know if the Hopi got one, but I know the Navajos got one. Well, it might not be the Navajos, it might be the Pablos. The Navajos, I don't know if they got one or not. I can't remember. But I think that the Pablos Indians, I know the casino on their land. So that's a group, like they made up a group to just get the land so they can put the casino there. And Donald Trump was after these type of people. That's what they ain't telling you. All of a sudden, when he get in, deep state they get put on the blast. Hillary Clinton, they're all of them. They get put on blast. So what side is he on? Even though they say, oh yeah, he got 2-3 clones, all presidents got clones. All the presidents, a lot of people that got money got clones. If you got over $100 million, it's most likely you got a clone. That's nothing, man. Go watch the movie Island. Rich people got clones. You just don't know about it because you don't got enough money yet. If you get $100 million, you'll find out that, hey, I can get a clone. A lot of people got clones in the industry. You know, I know they're gonna flag this tape, but hopefully they let it go and get monetized. Because I ain't showing no video, no naked pictures or none of it. I'm just, dropping the juice. If you're in the building, hit that like, hit that subscribe button, man. If you want to show us some love, hit us at Cash App us at The Young Gilder, PayPal at The Young Gilder. I'm getting the chat back loaded up, man, so I can see what y'all saying. We the people. We got the land. We got everything we need. All we need is the minds now. All we need is the minds to say, oh, I'm Shoshone, or I'm Seminole, or I'm Shinnecock, or I'm Massachusetts, or I'm Coan, or I'm Creek, Muskogee, or I'm Chata, or I'm the Cherokees really say, like, it's a certain lot of these groups that were spun out to create to get the reservations. The reservations. A lot of these were mixed Indians to get the reservations, like the Cherokee Indians. Most Cherokees really the Cherokees come out of the Creek, Blackfoot. So if you're saying you Cherokee, you really Blackfoot, you really Muskogee. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, Creek. A lot of y'all, it's a lot of Creeks. Creek is one of the biggest tribes after the Yamasee. The first big tribe is the Almacs. And that's what that's really not the original name, because that's what these people down in Central America was calling these people, because they said they brought the rubber tree. They brought the rubber tree from South Africa, and we was already playing basketball, football, and all that. And that's why, but the species over here of Nubians is more souped up. We Anarchists, we the final product of the Anarchists, mixing their genes in with us. That's why a lot of y'all are old blood type, where they pointed it out. And that's why we got the LeBron James. You could play basketball around the world, but the best players is in America. The best football players, the best soccer players, the best runners. Jesse Owens dusted their ass out. Remember that? When they try to create their super white folks. Hey man, we just sitting here letting you know what's going down, bro. We the people. Secret Destiny to America is one of the books we involved with right now. We digging on them. Because the truth is where the truth is in the lie buried, right? The lie is buried, right? The lie is buried. So when you read, they said the most dangerous thing is a nigga with a library card. But we won't need no library card no more. We getting the book right on the spot. We buying the book and we breaking it down word for word, line for line, precept above precept. And we got the game down pat. So don't try to come up with no tricky shit and lie in these books. We already going through that. You know what I'm saying? The Secret Destiny of America. Secret Destiny of America was to steal America by stealing the minds. Getting the minds to say they give your ass amnesia. That's how they're gonna steal it. Give you amnesia. Make you forget who you are. And then we could take them. They won't even claim the land. They'll say they from Africa. And we are from Africa when you trace it our way back to the Almacs. But we indigenous to this land. We the first. We the last. We the best. DJ Khaled told you niggas that. DJ Khaled told you niggas that. And a lot of people say, oh, DJ Khaled, he's one of them in French Montana. Them niggas Moors. They what you call mulatto Moors, and they over the lighter. They like Moroccans, because you got to keep him, and they like the Muhammad Gaddafi's. He was family with us, even though y'all say he's mixed with Italian. He was family, because the Italians is us too. The Italians is the real Italians is Moors. We the ones that were wearing you know how those Italian dress, where they wear the sweatsuits, and they the way they dress, they wear suits and ties all the time. That's what they got that from the Moors. The Moors is the one taught them how to dress, taught these what they call themselves, these mafia guys. We already had the mafias. We are the original mafias in Italy. That was Moors. The way they dress with the zoot suits and the whole organization, it come from Moors, the mafia. I'm telling you, man. Go back and look at some of the old Moorish paintings and look at the clothes that they got on, and look at how they was dressed. That come from and they will go like the Italians. I'm gonna tell you how this how you can do the test of who's who. When they come up and put a gold chain around their neck, if the gold go with their skin, and Italians can wear gold, they one of the white races they can wear gold. Why? Because they come from us. They really Canaanites, right? The people that can rock the gold, you can tell who they is, because the gold go with our skin tone. See, gold go with our skin tone. The people that can rock the gold, that's how you can tell. And like somebody say, if you want to tell who the Americans are, put a penny on your skin. You want to tell who the real Americans are, put a penny on your skin, right? Because we the people. You want to tell who we the people are, put a penny on your skin. And if that penny match your skin, we the people. Real talk, bro. So everybody get ready to get off on this one. I had to come do this. I'm gonna do another one. I'm gonna do another one in about another 30 minutes. We're gonna talk about something else. Or we might come back on We the People Part 2. You know what I'm saying? Because this shit's right here, the ancestors is really pushing this in my brain right now. We the people, we the people. As I see, Donald Trump got his slogan, We the People. So I ran across this newspaper today when I was going through these newspapers, looking through the last names. I ran across the newspaper where Bible say, We the People. And he got Sheriff Seal, got Baba right here in his Native American title, Chief Black Eagle, Thunderbird. And then you got Sheriff Seals, who was the guard dog that Georgia sicked on Baba to stop him from taking the land back. Because some of these states got their own sovereignty, or that's what they think. so to stop, because it's different people making money off these land. Okay, let me break this down before I get out of here. Because y'all already know this. I'm just gonna put it. The ancestors just tell me to say this. All right, there's 12 Federal Reserve banks. Each of those banks is in control of an area, a certain land piece, because they auction it off on Jekyll Island during when Woodrow Wilson founded America. Woodrow Wilson, I'm gonna do it. Matter of fact, I might come back on that one. The next tape we're gonna do it the next 20 minutes, called Woodrow Wilson founded America. When on Jekyll Island, when they started to go auction the land off, and then they put the Federal Reserve into it there later, right? So once the Federal Reserve came in, they got jurisdiction. Federal Reserve got jurisdiction over a certain landmass, but not really over the landmass. It's really over the people. It's really over the people paying the tax in that area. So if you go look up the map, or matter of fact, let's pull it up. Let's pull it up, man. The ancestors putting this out, man. This ain't me, man. I'm telling you. I work for I'm just a worker bee. I'm your fellow servant. I'm a worker bee, man. I'm a worker bee. You know what I'm saying? I'm just a worker bee, man. Just doing the work for the Most High and the ancestors. All right, you got it? Okay, let me get this map pulled up. All right, so you see the red, this is the land, how they auction out the land. And it was based on these tribes living in those areas. And so now they got a Federal Reserve in these areas, right? So Atlanta Federal Reserve is controlling this, pretty much the Seminole territory and Creek territory. And then like Richardson is controlling like the Cowan Indians and the same tribe Pocahontas was coming from called the Powhatanese. I think I'm pronouncing that right, and the Massachusetts. So okay, all this land is like how it's divided up. So, but they don't got control of that land like that. They got control of the people in that area. The people who are American citizens and up for collateral in the T-bonds. They got control over the people that live in that area. And those people are in their jurisdiction just because they agree to. They agree to it. Right? These people are in their jurisdiction of these banks because they agree to it. They agree to pay taxes. You sign a 10W40 or whatever they call it. Right? When you go on your job, you sign contracts with these people to offer up this taxation. So that's what we about. We about illegal taxation. That's the only thing we're against. Illegal taxation, and we're against you not telling us the truth. We ain't out to overthrow you or shit you down or none of that. We're just trying to get this part out. That you don't got control of the land. You got control of those people who agree to your federal notes. To agree to move to use these debt or these fiat currency. That's the money is what's holding you. The money is what's holding you your mind. Why? Because you agree to their federal notes, and so you agree to their Federal Reserve. So you agree to their system. So you agree that you're not who you are. So they don't got control. Even though these areas are marked out for you, they got control of the people in those areas, not the land. Keep in mind, we got the land. So that's what the people got to wake up and realize. The Federal Reserve notes, you agree to their system. And a note is not really money. Gold is money. Coffee grain is money. Or watermelons is money. Okra is money. Hey, nigga, water is real money. That's why they call it currency. Because current is dealing with water. Right? But hey, we just want to point that out too. So those 12 Federal Reserve banks, they really don't control that. Even though they got the land laid out right here with the colors, they control the people in those areas. They have jurisdiction over the people who agree to their jurisdiction, and thus they got to pay taxation to the Queen and to the Pope, to the Crown. Man, I already know they're gonna flag this joint. But hopefully they let it monetize it, because it ain't really I ain't talking, and I'm just telling the truth, and the truth must be told. These people are overtaxing us, man, trying to put us out of business. But we, like I said, we agreed to their federal note system. So you agree to their system, this Federal Reserve system. So this is what Donald Trump is after, and that's why he's talking about we the people. He going into that, and and it's that thing. But we about to get ready to get out of here. We're gonna come back with another one right after this. So stay tuned. Maybe we may be back on at 9 o'clock, right? 9 o'clock for all my night owls. We had to get you another one out today because the first one we did, it was messed up, man. It was messed up. So we keeping it official like a referee with a whistle. We out of this thing, man. Islam, hotel, peace, and love. That was the message from the ancestors. We the people. That was the message from the ancestors today. We the people. So if you tune into that, man, start embracing our culture. Embrace our culture, man. We wore feathers. We wore we natives. I see the brother, the fifth elder and his wife. They embracing the culture. The fifth elder, he embracing the culture, man. A lot of people out here embracing the culture now. We didn't eat regular bread. We ate flat bread as Native Americans. Because flat bread is more conducive if you want to eat some bread. Flat bread is more conducive with our blood type and who we are. When they eat this, it's a lot of foods that got brought over here by immigrants, and that food was conducive to them. Now you might every now and then go try their food out because you like the way it tastes, but embrace your own food. Matter of fact, I might do a tape on foods we ate as natives
food and pretty much Dr. Sadie already pointed it out, right? With the foods we ate as natives, right? He already pointed it out. So, but we're gonna get out of here, man.